Let's talk about a book that became a global phenomenon. Fredrik Backman's A Man Called Ove. You've probably seen it, maybe you've read it, but what we're going to do today is a little different. This is a totally spoiler-free look under the hood to figure out why. What makes this book work so well that it connected with millions of people?
Right from the jump, the story doesn't start with a big event. It starts with a question, a really deep, philosophical mystery about what a life is really for.
And there it is. That's the question at the heart of everything. I mean, think about that for a second. What happens when your whole world shrinks, and all that's left is the shape of what you've lost? The book isn't just telling a story, it's exploring this exact powerful idea.
So to dig into that question, we meet our guy, Ove. And Ove, well, Ove is a man of unshakable principles. There's a right way to park, a right way to make coffee, a right way to do everything. And in his opinion, pretty much everyone else is an idiot. His entire life is this fortress he's built out of rules and routines.
But you know, even the strongest fortress has a front door. And the story really kicks into gear when the messy, loud, and totally unpredictable world decides it's time to come knock him.
And this is the central conflict, right? On one side, you have Ove's world. Total control, strict rules, everything in its place. And on the other side, life happens. A young, noisy family moves in next door. People start being kind to him when he hasn't asked for it. It's the classic irresistible force of community meeting the immovable object of one very, very grumpy man.
And the tone this creates, oh man, it's just perfect. 1 minute you will be literally laughing out loud because Ove is having a full-blown, principled meltdown over a delivery truck. But then the author just peels back one tiny layer, and you feel this crushing weight of sadness he's carrying. It's an incredible balancing act.
Which brings us to the most important part of this whole thing. How the book actually pulls this off. Because it's not really about the plot. It's about the brilliant way the story is built.
And this is the key. You could tell someone the plot of A Man Called Ove in about 30 seconds and they'd get it. But they wouldn't get it at all. The real magic isn't in what happens, it's in the telling. It's all in the architecture of the narrative.
So here's how Backman does it. He's basically running two stories at the same time. You have the present day, which is full of these hilarious, grumpy moments with his neighbors. But woven into that, he gives us these carefully placed flashbacks to Ove's past. And each flashback is another piece of the puzzle. It shows you why he's so walled off. The past explains the present, and together they build this incredibly deep portrait of a man, one layer at a time.
And the effect this has on you as the reader is something else. Because, let's be honest, you start out judging Ove. You can't help it. He's grumpy, he's rude, he seems impossible. But as the author slowly, carefully gives you these pieces of his past, your whole perspective just flips. You go from judgment to understanding.
So after all that, the big question is this a book for you? Let's break it down and help you figure out if you should move this to the top of your to-be-read pile.
First thing you need to know, this is a slow burn. If you're looking for a thriller, this ain't it. It's an experience that starts with you probably being a little irritated with the main character, but if you trust the process and stick with it, that irritation blossoms into this incredibly deep, earned, and really surprising emotional connection. So, who's gonna love this book? Well, if you're someone who puts emotional depth at the top of your list, this is for you. If you love characters who are complicated and difficult, not just simple heroes, you're in the right place. It's for anyone who likes stories about real, messy people, and for anyone who loves a book that can make you genuinely laugh and then turn around and break your heart.
When you get right down to it, the genius of this book is its precision. There are no wasted moves. Every new neighbor, every argument, every single flashback, it all serves one purpose: to methodically chip away at the emotional wall Ove has built around himself until the real man is finally revealed. It's a true masterclass in how to build a character.